All right, we're recording. Welcome to HASSDISCUSSES. We got E.A.S. E.A.S. He's here, Delaware rapper, Delaware artist. And what you been up to today, man?
Man, not much. School, all of that. All the basic stuff. Before I got on here, I had to take a nap, though. I had to be ready for these questions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's not. It's a lot. It's a lot to hear. A lot of people are surprised when I tell them questions. Some aren't. Like, I bet my questions aren't gonna be as surprising, but sometimes like I figure out like what people's video games they play and stuff like that. I ask them, I'll be like, "You play Roblox on Xbox 360 and shit," and they'll be like, "What? How do you know that?" But
Yes, sir.
but I do know that you work with Zaire. How did that start out with?
So Zaire, man, shout outs to Zaire, man. That's
Yeah.
big, bro. He encouraged me, to start rapping like 2017, and he's been with me like since. Um, I said he's a very great artist. Um, and my first EP, I believe, he helped me do my first like official EP. So all credits to him.
And it's just like
And
Prod Zaire on it all on SoundCloud and
yeah,
stuff. So yeah.
yeah, and that's my guy too. That's been my day one home, like and then he got me to meet other artists that he knew, which kind of helped us grow closer as not just like artist and producer, but artist and as brothers, like outside of the music, you know, outside of the business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think I found Zaire through LJ and Tony. LJ and Tony kind of simultaneously. You're familiar with WST Tony, right?
Yes, I am. I gotta get a song with him too, cause I like his music.
Dude, if
That's
you want, but off camera we could set that up, man. I really mess with him.
yeah.
Like, I've known him for a couple of years, and I've gotten him to work with the couple. I got him to do that J song, the End of the World remix. That was dope because that song he originally got removed off the album, and I heard the verse and I was like, dude, what? Like, why'd you remove Tony's? And then I ended up getting Jace to release it later as a remix, and I ended up making it this like 5 minute posse cut, kind of like the
Yeah.
DMV. It was like, cause Jace is like, he records in Delaware, but he lives in Maryland and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was like Delaware, WC Tony's in Delaware, then it was Jace from Maryland, and then it's Chuck Looney from Virginia. I don't know if you're familiar with Chuck Looney, but he's pretty dope.
No, that's a good name. I'll look out for him now.
It is a good name, like, right? Chuck Looney, like, flows on the tongue real good.
Yep.
So does E.A.S, though, like, yeah, but what also flows real good off the tongue is K Dot, and you're a fan of him, Kung Fu Kenny.
Yes, sir. Kendrick, man. I said, to be honest with you, lately it's been all Kendrick. Before I'm gonna say before 2019, I wasn't really listening to Kendrick because I was more of like a Cole fan. But then when I started getting into his music, I understood like certain things we think alike on, like certain topics that he speaks on,
Yes.
like certain topics like America, the feelings of humans, like I even have remixes to his songs because those songs resonated with me so well.
You had the Feel one, right?
So, yeah, I did Feel, I did Duckworth.
Can you help me? Wait, no, that's a different one. It was like, Duck. Oh, Lamar. That one? Where he's like, oh, Lamar.
Hell, baby, your marijuana times is
Hard.
hard.
Yeah.
I'm doing right now. I'm working on a Pride remix and the U remix.
Pride,
So
man. That's
he
a song
bring
that's been there for me, I'll tell you that.
what Pride?
That's been there for me. In terms of, like,
Mm-hmm.
songs that have ever been there for me, it would definitely that, like, that and, like, this isn't Kendrick, but it's, like, Marvin's Room, Pride, and, Everybody Dies in the Nightmares are, like, three songs that have always been there for me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Everybody dies in their nightmares. By X, right?
But that's when I
Yeah,
kind of figured out like he can spit. Like, kind of feeling like I
yeah,
tried in my damn mind. Kind of feeling like I'm rapping in the damn line. Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Like,
yeah. That one resonates with me well, especially when I'm in a mood. That's the first person I go to. You know,
yeah, for
I'm
sure.
really I'm really influenced by Kendrick Cole, X, Eminem. All of those rappers kind of helped me find me.
What about
You know,
LL Cool J though?
hmm?
What about LL Cool J?
LL Cool J.
Cause you had
You
that
know,
one bar, the
I
LL turn
yeah,
that
yeah.
into a LLC,
Oh,
some shit like that. It was so dope. I was like,
you know,
you got
LL
a double
Cool
L
J.
like a LLC or I don't know. It's some.
Yo, that John where off the song that I'ma have with Jace, they done took a double L this week. That's Cool J instead of G. They ain't getting me.
Oh
Yeah, that
my
John.
god! Like like that's. I want to see you on like a G Funk type beat. I could definitely see that. You could definitely do that. Just I don't know. That's just something in my head that you could like. I don't know. Have you ever thought of doing like finding a G Funk Snoop Dogg type beat? Or have you ever tried that?
That's something that I would like to try. Like I said, I like versatility. So any beat that somebody throws at it, I will always try my best to work on it. And if it doesn't work out, I just keep trying to pound it you know, until I understand the beat. And then we work with it and it flows from there. Because there was one point in time where I wasn't even able to even rap on Kendrick beats, but I've came so far in these past 3-4 years that it's like astronomical.
For sure, for sure. Cause you gotta really. So you're saying you've learned to adapt to the beat. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I've learned to adapt to it. So like I
Yeah,
said, if you give me a G Funk beat at first, I may not be able to rap on it as well as I would like, but over time I will certainly start to adapt to those kinds of G Funk beats and different things like that.
yeah. Cause like, not to say that's dead, but there's like you have the. It's like if you want to look for like you really have to dig for certain things now. If you really like something, like not
Yep.
everybody is making like a certain like college dropout type of music or college dropout type chipmunk soul. Like nobody really does that anymore, and the only time you'll find that is in like a J. Cole or Kendrick every now and then. But then you got like DDK. I don't know if you're familiar with him or like Paul Butler does that every now and then. Shouts out to Paul
Yeah,
Butler.
Paul Butler. Shout outs to Paul Butler, man. That's my guy too.
I got leaks. He sends me leaks and stuff. So I got like a really cool like trumpet horn, like you know what I mean, like some not like Just Blaze, more like No ID, um, like late registration is what I'm saying. If
Mm,
you like late registration, he's got this one unreleased song that sounds like that. But what's cool about Paul is he'll do that, right? That cool through the wire type stuff, and he's like working a 9 to 5, and like that, and then he's got like some ski mask to some god type stuff.
yeah, yep,
He
yep, yep. Definitely,
with the
definitely.
Brooklyn 99. It's like
And then the
oh
way he switch up flows, the way he delivers punchlines, the way he delivers bars, it's insane. Like that's
yeah.
the G. Like
And
if
when he does the
anybody,
auto tune, it's something different. I don't know if you've heard him do
yeah,
auto tune before. Like
yeah, I have. I like it.
the
I
U
like it when he
joint, the U
um
joint with Slide It Out and
flat it
Jace,
out. Yep, yep.
and Old Habits Die Hard as well.
No Habits Die Hard was a good one. I like that one. That one was
Even though me and Slide It Out have our differences, he does know how to get a lot of people together to make something good. Like his
yeah, yeah,
projects,
definitely.
he'll know how to get someone ready for that type of shit. Like he'll get the Old Habits Die Hard, which is kind of like in terms of local artists, that's like the posse cut, right? If there is that, I feel like I want to see even more of that, like just like 5 artists on one track and shit, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like yeah, is what I'm saying. But I don't know. You like posse cuts to me are just always something special. Like, is there one specific like freestyle with like a cipher or like one song with like more than 5 people on it that you really mess with, like ever that you heard of?
A song with 5 or more people that I really mess with. Um, I forget her name, but it was this one female artist. who had like 5 people on the song with her, and it went crazy. Like they were spitting, like I mean, they were spitting legit punchlines, double entendres, all of that, and the beat was insane. It sucks that I can't like remember the
Do you
song.
remember an artist that's not the female artist that was on it?
Ah, shoot.
Where do you think the artist was based out of?
Um, you know that one chick that everybody thought was Eminem's daughter? That's the one I'm talking about. I don't know why I can't remember her
That's
name.
funny. That's funny.
I was just listening to her too, like not too long ago, like a couple weeks back.
If I were to say some posse cuts, I'd say the Forever, you know,
Yeah, yeah,
Kanye, Wayne, Drake, and then Friday Night Cypher, the Detroit one with Big Sean, Sada Baby, and T Grizzly and Eminem with the 3 minute verse at the end,
yep.
where he was like, "You, I don't know, I don't listen to Eminem a lot, but that went crazy. Like I don't have anything against Eminem. He's great. He's amazing. Like he's amazing, but." In terms of like, I don't look at Eminem in terms of like a project. I look at him on verses. Like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go back to this verse from this song. Like that's how I am at Eminem.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like with, so I'm just saying like I don't hate him because a lot of people think that I hate him. That you don't know that, but a lot of people. Anyways, speaking on K Dot though, again, do you appreciate Untitled Unmastered? Because a lot of people don't appreciate it. Like I want to know what your stance is on that.
Untitled Unmasked. Have I listened to that
It's
one
the
yet?
one with the sort of brownish cover and it just says Untitled Unmastered. It's just like a bunch of B-sides off of To Pimp a Butterfly.
I might have not listened to that
He
one.
had that one joint. It had a lot of CeeLo Green songs on it, and he was like, "Levitate, levitate, levitate."
Um, I
Dude,
think
you
I
gotta hear that.
think I've listened to. I might have listened to Levity, but I don't think I've listened to that. My favorite albums by him have to be The Pimple Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, and you know his 2017 album. Damn, that one was a good one. I like those.
Yeah, when it comes to Kendrick albums, like I hate comparing them. Honestly,
Yeah, I can't compare Kendrick
like
albums. You know,
if I were to give you like an answer that I normally give people, I'd say, damn, or Gig Kid, Mad City are tied. But like now looking back, fuck it. I'm just gonna say all of them are great. I don't feel like comparing them, you know?
yeah.
Cause like really though, it's just like they're all great. Like, and I always go back to them every couple months, you know?
Yeah.
And Mortal Man, like I love the little interview on the end of it. Like at the end of To Pimp a Butterfly, the Mortal Man song. Like he just interviews some. I'm pretty sure I should know the other guy's name, but there's this like little 5 minute clip where he's like, I don't know, I really mess with Mortal Man, and also the there's a difference between the I song from the album version and the single version.
Yeah,
Like the I
definitely.
version is the it's like recorded live and stuff like that, and then he does the spoken word poetry at the end. That's what I mess with the most, but yeah. I think Kendrick does get annoying sometimes when he uses his vocals and stuff. You know, he's like, "Arr," like it gets weird. But anyways, what Delaware artists do you think are overlooked? Not by the mainstream. We already are overlooked by the mainstream, but I'm
Yeah.
saying small locally, like have you think I haven't heard of or other people should hear about?
Hmm. Well, he's not a Delaware artist, but he's from Maryland, and I used to be, I guess, pretty good acquaintance with him, and that would be Rel Dollars. He's not a Delaware artist, but I feel like that's one that is overlooked.
Underground, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So one that's underlooked, his name would be Rel Dollars. He's underlooked.
yeah. So which Delaware artists that you haven't worked with would you like to work with? We kind of touched on Tony though, but is there anybody
Yeah.
else that you haven't worked with locally that you want to work with?
Tony is an artist that I definitely would like to work with. I love his style. Um, just the way that he does what he does on a beat is just incredible to me. And I would like to have a feature. If I could get a feature with WSE Tony, I would. I've always wanted a feature with Jace, which thankfully is
Yeah.
finally coming soon.
Shout out to Mike Media Management for getting that up.
Yeah, Mike, shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. And funny enough, even though like we've been homies for like 3 years, I'm still trying to get a feature with Zaire.
Oh yeah, cause he'll like talk to people, but he won't like, like he's so like kind and able to talk to a lot of people and help them out. But like, that doesn't guarantee a verse. Like even Jace has been friends with him for like 3+ years, and he still hasn't even met him.
Oh wow, that's great.
Like
Yeah,
in person.
I said, me and Zaire been homies for like a good while now. It's been like a good 3-4
Oh,
years.
he makes his beats though. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing. And then one more that I would like to collab with would be Iman Calhoun.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
that's that.
unit though. Like his family really helps him out. He's got like he's always got like the dope ass music video coming out. Yeah, dude. Jace loves him, bro. And they did a song together, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
I gotta hear that one
I'll
because I
send you
know.
that one.
Please do, please do.
It was off of Jace's EP last summer. It was like Miles Away with a blue cover. Jace hasn't been popping until like I'd say last fall was when he kind of like started working a lot with local people, but he's been doing it since 2016. Jace is what I'm talking about. But Iman, he had a really good EP. What was this? What was that EP called? It was like 3 tracks, and it's my favorite from him. Iman Calhoun, yeah.
Yeah, Iman is my guy, especially when he hits his midnight bars.
Yes, yeah,
His
that too.
freestyles, all of those they hit home.
The Somewhere in Delaware EP, that was dope, cause he had a B Frankie beat on there. He's like this German producer, and he's a big YouTube beats guy, but like I really mess with his beats. Like they're like beats I put on when I study and shit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like not lo-fi, but yeah. Yeah, that, by the way, if anybody watching is interested on the Jace feature, Jace is releasing a 7-track EP soon. Ooh, and that will have features from Lee on it. Did I show you Lee before?
No, I don't believe he did. Yeah, show me that because I need some more music from Jace, obviously.
Yeah. Do you want to hear the song he did with Jace, the snippet? Or do you want to hear the open verse, which Jace hasn't rapped on? Because, like, I don't know, but, like, the thing about Jace is, like, I'm confident in him, right? Because, like, obviously I'm friends with him and I hang out with him and shit. But these next couple, he's got your verse, which he's going to have to match, And I don't, you told me you're not really about the competitiveness and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, like, I could see where it'd be hard to combat Lee's verse as well. But I have confidence he can do that. I'm going to send you that. Boom. Link show.
That's it. Jace has the ability to match. Normally, when I've seen Jace on features, he normally has the ability to match anybody that he's working with.
Yeah, my favorite is when he did the Lil Cena joint. And Lil Cena was, like, singing and stuff like that. And then Jace sung along with him. Like, and it was, like, really well done. Usually it sounds awkward. Like, not a lot of people can do that correctly. The only time it really works is, like, Drake and Future did that really well on Diamonds Dancing. Alright, technical difficulties, we're back. So I was just asking you what melodic songs that you have done can we check out if we want to see that side of you, of your music, where you're doing the melodic style.
A really good one would be Dangerous. I have this song called Dangerous, and basically the whole song is just a metaphor that can be taken three different ways. Um, Overall, so me being dangerous is me being dangerous to the rap game. Me being dangerous as in playing like basketball because I play both basketball and football. Um, and it was me being dangerous, like literally in a physical, real life sense. So,
What position are you in football?
good one. Huh?
What position are you in football?
Football, I used to play kick returner, running back, wide receiver, and corner.
No, I was D line. Back in my
You play D
prime.
line?
Yeah, back in my
Yes,
prime.
sir. Sure. I gotta respect all of my linemen. Y'all put in that work, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
always is
Yeah, bro. Like,
um
oh, I miss those little Oklahomas, right? Like I miss the
yeah,
Oklahoma
those good
drills.
old
Like,
Oklahoma days, those drills were crazy.
yeah,
Click click
those
boom
quick drills. Like the games is like whatever, right? But practice is the
is where
fun
yeah,
because the
it's where it
games
was
is
at.
like pressure, like right? But
Like
like
you got
the practice is fun because like you're just like fucking around, just like just like
having
messing
fun.
with people for fun and shit. Like,
Yeah. It's always good old times. I miss them too.
yeah,
Um and if you also want to hear like me with like melodic stuff, um I do a lot of songs with Slide It Out,
yeah.
mostly when he does melodic stuff. Slide It Out is a great artist, by the way. Even before me, his music was great. It was pleasing. It was something that you could listen to, something that'll hype you up, something that'll get you moving, get your blood flowing, all of that. And then me and him decided to do a couple of collaborations, and a bunch of different people liked it because they like the different aspects of us, even though like we were doing both melodic stuff. They like his melodic trap, and then I had my audience that likes the melodical, like the melodic lyrical um flow that I represent, which I can do both.
You do that
So
really good on the America joint. That was clear example of the
for example,
lyrical.
America is one of my favorite songs, to be honest with you. I had that song in the vault for ever since Donald Trump was elected. I had that song in the vault. Like that song's been in the vault for quite some time
Do you
now.
mean like you recorded it as soon as you got elected, or you like written it down like a while
Uh,
ago?
I had it written for a long time and I never used it. I'm like, I figure, I might as well. I'm about to drop a new album um called An Abstract Mind. So basically what that goes and what that entails is that my album doesn't really have a set theme. So I have songs about different topics that are all over the album, from love songs to like hardcore, like I'm gonna shoot you in the face type songs, you know, to real life stuff, to real life lessons. It's kind of just an album that's gonna be all over, and it features different genres of music. Um, I'm gonna even have like a pop song on there.
Oh,
So,
what type of beat
it's
is that though?
I had a Billie Eilish type beat. It was a Billie Eilish type beat. I'm
Oh
like,
yes.
I heard it and I'm like, yo, this is fire. I could sing the chorus and then rap during the verse and have a crazy pop beat to it. So I'm like, I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I have a thing for like those e girls that do those e girl singers like indie pop and all those like Girl in Red, Claro, and Beach Bunny.
Mm,
Like I love them, and Billie Eilish, of course. But You ever tap into like the indie rock or any of that? Those girls
Um,
singing.
so for real, right now, I'm working on expanding. So my next category that I am gonna try to get into will be rock music. I'm gonna try it today. Maybe like some rock rap, maybe like, or I'll have some alternative rap because I like X, so I can rap on X beats too, because all that good
Yes.
stuff. So I'm trying to branch out right now. So I have rap slash hip hop, whatever you want to call it, R&B, soul, pop, and now I'm trying to add rock, alternative rock, all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm hyped to see it, and this was a real good interview. We're gonna cut it short a little bit, but anything you want to announce about your music that we haven't gone and talked about?
Um, well, I have music on all platforms. I have an album called In My Mental, and literally it delves into my mind as like it pertains to me. So literally when you listen to In My Mental, you're literally listening to my thoughts. You're listening to what I'm thinking about most of the time. Um and you're just listening to me. Now obviously it doesn't have every part of, my mind in the album, but it is it is a really good album, especially if you're the type of person that likes listening to real stuff or likes listening to other people's issues that kind of um go with yours, or that you understand, or that situations and different things that you have. um so that album's really good for that. I have EP called East on Maximum. That one was produced by High Max. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, yeah.
um,
He is he local or because he's always working with somebody. Paul Slat. He's always working with somebody.
yeah, I believe he's local. um
Even Cena a little bit as well.
yeah, a little bit of Cena as well.
Oh, you know
Oh,
Cena? That good.
speaking of that, me and you, we're gonna be having a song soon. Shout outs to you for producing and sending me some beats.
The
I
Mad
already started.
Snake beats.
Yes, sir. I already started rapping to or writing to for Paul, so you should be expecting that one to
Yeah.
come out
Paul
soon.
Butler was gonna do something with that, but he didn't get back to me. Either he's doing it and it's like not he's not telling me anything, or I don't know. I don't care if both of you use it, but
You know, hey, like I said, I'm more than welcome to work with Paul Butler. If I know anybody that can go toe to toe with me lyrically on a beat, it would be Paul. Paul is just
yeah,
you know that guy.
for sure.
Shout out respect to him. Um, Speaking of that, I didn't get to go over anybody in 302, but LJ, shout outs to LGY, shout outs to Slat It Out, obviously. Zaire, bro, thank you. Um, you my homie, Paul, all y'all, Um,
Yeah.
let's get 302 on the map for
Yeah,
real, for
like
real.
that's why I'm doing this though, cause like I've gained certain respect with the underground like community, like not even just Delaware though. Like I'm tapped in with the G funk community, the horrorcore community. I don't know if you see like those random guys I would be posting about, but they're like Schema Posse members. Like I'm hella tapped in with like a lot of past Lil Peep collaborators and stuff like that. And also who else? I just interviewed a guy on Empire Records. Like I'm really trying to do this though, is so that when somebody bigger, like Lil Op or somebody gets like an interview with 1,000 views, they'll go and like check out one of your interviews, one of Jace's interviews, one of Paul's interview. I interviewed Paul a while back. I don't know if you knew that, but in
Oh yeah, I
Tony's
just, I
interview,
was just watching. I
I've
literally,
interviewed Tony 3 times.
oh yeah, so I gotta get to, I gotta watch those too.
Yeah, but for real though, we're gonna put Delaware on the map, and you are another breath of fresh air, another blessing to the Delaware rap scene. Thank you for joining. Goodbye.